Hiya. October the 20th today. If you think back, it's only a couple of days since I actually posted about potting, well, with the exhibition leeks. Been a lovely day here today, and I've been setting more heads, really nice heads, so it was the ones that I showed you. They're looking good, but I'm quite excited. I've just received a parcel. This is micro-propagated leeks, virus-free Cumbrian, and I did get some last year. I don't know if anyone seen the videos from last year's. I don't think I got them until January last year, but I said the Cumbrian is a long growing leek, a long season leek. They were beautiful, they grew very, very well, remained virus free throughout the season. They all made 17 inches, the ones that I grew, without any problem, without much fertiliser in the beds. So the only, well, the problem that I did find was they were a little on the short side, which the Cumbrian is noted for. Lovely quality, round, everything about them was right, no saddle on the bottom, and I was well pleased with them. I just thought a little bit longer season might help to gain a little bit extra length. So we'll unpackage this. I'm quite excited about it. Put that down on the floor. Beautifully presented and packed. Show you the little containers that they've come in, all in their own little cells. They look very good. They've been weaned from a test tube into, well, it looks like Jiffy 7s. They're good, I'm pleased with that. Damp layer of tissue paper in, and 3 rows of plants, as you can see, like that. Well pleased with those, good roots on them. They did say that they were growing like mad. They are superb little plants, lovely and clean. I'm well pleased with those. I'm going to get all these potted up just to show you. Nice roots on them, nice little plant. Very pleased with them. I've been a bit more fortunate this year. They're building the stocks up now, so it looks like there's a double or a triple row in there. Some in that one. Another 2. Excellent. So I'm going to have plenty to work with this year. If it's a success this year, we're hoping to produce plentiful stock for next year, so everyone can try it. We'll just put these here on the floor and move these along a little bit. Put them in there. I haven't got a potting bench in this greenhouse. I just use part of the ordinary bench top, and we lift a potting tray. You need somewhere to put your compost, and these potting trays are dead handy. They're portable and you can move them around. Right. Again, at the weekend I've still got a little bit of compost left in the compost bin here. All we're using is clover. A little bit left in the bottom of the bag. Clover Professional range, they do a good compost. It's the potting base one. It's a good compost. You get them potted up gently in there, and we'll follow the progress as the season goes through. Put that under the bench for the moment. Again, they're only going into 7 centimetre pots. Yep, 7 centimetre. And I've got some new carrying trays, ideal for holding the pots to stop them rolling about. I haven't got much room. I'm just going to lift some of these leeks off the bench for the minute. Just put them over there. Everywhere's starting to fill up now. I've got one more greenhouse to finish cleaning off, and then we'll be moving up into there. Right, just half fill the pot. They are lovely little plants. I'm well pleased with them. Just tidy them up in case there's any little bit decaying leaf on them. They're great, and obviously they've come through, well, they've had a courier bring them down to me, but superb roots, as we can see. Lovely plants. I'm not going to remove the Jiffy 7. I think they'll obviously just run straight through there, so I think that'll just decompose in the compost. Keep it sat fairly well on the top. A little bit fresh compost around it. Don't firm too much. That's it. Just tap it to make sure it's nicely covered with compost all the way around. Again, half fill a pot. Again, lovely plant. I'm well pleased with these. It'll be interesting to follow these right through the season. Again, I'm not removing anything. I'm just going to place that in there and gently fill up with compost. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Nice little plants there. These are micro propagated from meristem cuttings. They've been cleaned up first to produce virus free, and the Cumbrian has a lot of virus in it, and these have come through absolutely lovely. I'm well pleased with them. Last year's were great. I do have 7 plants down for stock of the virus free, and they look absolutely superb at the moment, so I'm well pleased with them. We're hoping that we'll have plenty for everybody next year. The thing with the Cumbrian, because it's got a lot of virus in it, it does need grow lights to keep it healthy through the winter months, because the virus slowly takes over the plant if you don't. Whereas if you can keep it growing, give it a bit of daylight, it continues to photosynthesize, and the green pigment continues to keep the virus at bay. So it keeps the plant healthy if you're using grow lights. And you'll hear the turkeys shouting there. We've got a few turkeys in. So yeah, they are smashing plants. With the virus free, I'll not need to use any grow lights. I prefer not to use grow lights, and at the moment Facebook's rife with people saying how much light should I give the plant. To be honest, yes, if you've got to use grow lights, use it if you're not getting any light at all. Obviously the sun dips behind my house during the day for the greenhouse that's up in the back garden, and I don't get any natural sunlight in there until the evening, which if you're lucky you get an hour on the night. But even then I would prefer to grow without lights if I could. Here's a one which we've actually got 3 cuttings in, so I will part this one. I'm just going to show you that. 3 little plants in there. Now I had a one last year, if you remember going back to it, where it was just through multiple heads of bits of grass up, and I thought I'm not going to get anything off that. But I actually dissected it, and through dissecting it I ended up getting 3 lovely plants, and they grew very well. So quite happy. Just take this apart. Show you this. I may have to come back with a little knife. They're all growing off the one. Not forgetting the way these are produced. You can see they're 3 separate plants, but they're all growing off the one little root plate. So I'm going to dissect those. Don't know if they'll part. No, I think if I try and part them, I'm just going to snap them. I'll come down with a knife, and I am going to actually dissect those. I'll keep those apart, and we'll monitor those and see what happens with them. It shouldn't take long to root and start growing well, these. I certainly wouldn't put them on lights or give them any light at the moment until they're rooted through the pot, and then if I need to give them that little bit boost, I do have grow lights which I can use just to lift them a little bit. But as I say, I prefer not to use lights if I can get away with it. This particular greenhouse, it's not heated all the time. I do have radiators in here which I can switch on electric, which, you know, they do a job. Right, I've actually got 80 plants of these, so I'm not going to bore you by potting them all up, but as you can see, they're going to make nice little plants. We'll follow these every month. I'll come back and take a look, and we will follow them and see what they're like. I'll just lift this tripod up. As we see, I've still got lots to prick out here. They're all looking nice. I'm well pleased with them. The later ones are standing up a little bit straighter every day. Later set ones, these are just set at the weekend, and they're starting to stand up nicely. As you can see, we've got these to go at. Compost, and that's the virus free. Good broad flag on them. They're still just baby plants, so you've got to remember. These are the ones that were taken from grass and have been potted. They're looking quite well. There's a tray being popped up ready to do, and we've got more on the other side. All standing up nicely now. Quite pleased. These are ordinary. They are clean leeks. These they're Betty Blacks and GSNs, which are both pretty virus free anyway. So I brought the other ones down here because they're nice and clean. This greenhouse is completely scrubbed out and it's nice and clean. Well, that's it. I'm not going to bore people. Hopefully in a month's time we'll look at something a lot better. But I am well pleased with these leeks. They are virus-free Cumbrian. I have a certification number up there. So we'll follow them through the season and just see how they go. Thanks a lot now. Bye-bye.